Good day, folks, and welcome to Hospitality Newfoundland and Labrador's One Industry Virtual Trade Show. My name is Mike Butry. I'm the Manager of Membership Engagement and Development for Hospitality Newfoundland and Labrador. H&L's core priority is supporting our membership and our related industry, especially during these challenging times. So we will continue to do everything we can to mitigate the impact of COVID-19 on the businesses of our members and the industry. As operators begin to open their businesses, we have fielded many inquiries for information on access to sanitary supplies and equipment, PPE, signage, and other related products. We have put together this virtual trade show in an attempt to bring together member suppliers as well as other suppliers from the industry to show the public and our industry members what products and services are available to them as they begin to reopen. So without further ado, I will pass it over to the folks from Vallen. It's all yours.
Thank you, Mike. Hello, everybody. Tim Donovan. I'm Business Development Manager for Vallen Canada, Inc. We do have a slideshow that we're going to present. Andrea.
Okay. I'm not sure how to put this on here.
Okay.
Is there an option, Mike, to share this?
Yes, down on your bottom toolbar down there, it's should be a green
Share
button.
screen.
You got it.
Let's see it.
There we go.
All right. Just let me know if you can see it.
Yes, perfect.
I can see it, yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm not sure if a lot of your members know exactly who Vallen is and what we do. So I'll just give you a little brief rundown of who we are. About 2.5 years ago, Vallen acquired a company that we worked with called Brenker, and they purchased the branch here in Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. We are a North American company. We are a business-to-business supplier of safety, welding, janitorial, and industrial MRO. We have our headquarters in Edmonton, Alberta, but we have 26 branches across Canada with 150 branches across North America. We have been in business since 1937, so we are quite knowledgeable in all areas of the products that we offer. So we offer safety, industrial welding, janitorial, technical services, and we have a few other things that complement our products, such as our VMI, vending, and on-site programs, which we'll get into a little bit later here in our slides. So not only do we provide products to our customers, we are a solutions provider as well. We try to provide products and services to our customers that help them in their day-to-day operations. Some of that is with an e-business platform. So we have a website, we can do EDIs, we can incorporate our system with your systems to do punch-out programs. We do on-site solutions, such as vendor managed inventory, which Tim will explain a little bit later in the presentation to you. Not only is it vendor managed, we can do customer managed as well. We have vending solutions, so we can supply vending machines if that's required on the site. We have mobile warehousing, which is your trailers. Depends on the size of the site as to what size trailers would be needed. We can do store rooms, tool crib managements on your own sites. We also do some safety services. We do some here in Mount Pearl. Not everything that's listed there, but that will be coming in the near future. We'll slide right into this. So I just wanted to let you know that we do have a track record with a lot of our clients, not only nationally, but locally as well. You'll see some names on this slide for some local content, and you'll also see some slides for some national. We currently have a long-term agreement with Vallen, not only here in Newfoundland, but across the country. We have a few other names that you all you will see here that are probably familiar to as well. So we do have the experience to provide the solutions that you would require. We have the option as well we have some paper copies as well. I know some people still like to have some paper on their desk and catalogs that are at your fingertips that you can just breeze through when you need some information quickly. So inside of this, you'll see all of our categories that I mentioned earlier that we do here in Vallen. So just to break it down for you, we'll go into the different categories and break it down a little bit further so you understand exactly what's involved in the different categories. And Tim, if you want to take over and explain some of this.
Sure thing. I think I'm unmuted.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Hello, everybody. Tim again. All right. So some of the stuff that we provide in the industry, industrial MRO. So we're talking your big plants, the Exxon, Suncors, you know, the maintenance facilities that are out there servicing the industry. So we do power and hand tools, material handling and storage, your mill supplies, cleaning and chemicals. We do the lubricants, cleaning and chemicals, and food grade as well, just an FYI. Paint, cutting tools, abrasives, hand tools, adhesives, tapes, and packaging, and facilities care and janitorial, which a lot of people are interested in right now because of the COVID-19. Then to add to that, the safety side of things. So we do your hearing protection, respiratory, eye and face, AEDs, footwear, protective clothing, hand protection, fall protection, environment, and training. All right, we like to service what we sell, as Andrea stated earlier. So we do have some services that we supply to service the equipment that we're putting out there in the field. All right, janitorial as well. This is very important with COVID-19. So we do paper products and wipers, your trash bags, hand care. So that would be your hand creams, hand sanitizing, that type of stuff. Cleaning and chemicals. We provide dispensing systems, which what we do is instead of buying small bottles of cleaning supplies, we'll provide a dispensing system that allows you to dilute the product to the specific ratio to get what you need. So we can provide a chemical that will, at one dilution will do windows, another dilution will do sanitizing, that type of stuff. All right. So we like to put some value into what we sell. Paper and chemicals, we do as well. Odor control, equipment. This is very important as well. So we do floor scrubbers, vacuum, polishers, and as you'll see later in the presentation, we are offering a mister/breezer solution for COVID-19. Brooms, mops, and brushes, all of the janitorial we're supplying. Welding, we do the welding as well. We're not as good as the Air Liquides out there, obviously, but we do help support what our clients are looking for. All right. So we carry the names you know and trust. All right. So I'm sure that some of these names on here you're all familiar with. So the major brands out there, Vallen is, we partner with the major vendors. All right. And we do that for a few reasons. One, to get the best price for Vallen and our clients, but two, we get the support. So during this COVID-19 pandemic, we had the support of our major vendors because of our past history. Now, mind you, for example, Ansel, nitro gloves, there's a supply shortage right now. There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing Ansel can do about that. There's a chemical shortage on the product that is used to make the manufacturing of the gloves. However, we have product allocated to Vallen in-house from Ansel, for example, because we do that purchase on a regular basis. All right. So what I'm trying to get across here is that with Vallen and our supply chain team, we partner with our vendors to ensure that we have that continuous supply. All right. So there's many names on here. On our website, if you go under vallen.ca products, janitorial supplies, you'll see all of the product that we have kind of allocated or related to COVID-19. I think we can move on, Andrea. Yeah. So probably what most people are looking for right now in this new normal of the world, and us returning to work again, we need to make sure that our facilities are, I guess, at their cleanest, so that we can bring clients in or customers, be it in the hospitality industry. We want tourism. We need to make sure that things are clean, whatnot. So we have come up with some options throughout, I guess, our network and through our supply chain and through our specialists throughout Vallen to come up with some options for COVID-19 cleaning solutions. It's, I guess, the new normal. One of the things that we've sourced, and this was sourced through our Vallen in the USA, was a power breezer. So this is a misting fan that where you add a sanitizing solution directly into the unit, you put it in a room, all right, and you turn it on for approximately an hour. And what it will do is mist the entire room with the sanitizing solution and sanitize the room for you. Obviously, during this operation, you don't want to be in the room with the machine once you turn it on, because it is going to spray a fine mist throughout the entire room to help sanitize that room for the next use. All right.
And just a note on that one too. Sorry, Tim. Just a note on that one too. It has a dual purpose as well. It can be used with water to mist a room to cool it down as well. So there's a dual purpose with this one, so that when COVID's kind of over, you can use it for something else.
Yes, on days like today in Newfoundland.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And as it states there, we do not want to put alcohol inside the power breezer. We offer a chemical to go with it that's specifically used for this, so that it isn't flammable, because alcohol is inherently flammable, and we don't want to have that in a room that's has power supply and stuff like that. All right. So there are chemicals, and we can offer that. For our mid-sized areas, we've come up with these options to help sanitize your smaller rooms. All right. So it's designed for your, if you're sanitizing benches, couches, anything like that, little work areas, forklifts, carts, trucks, all of that good stuff. All right, so these are very similar to the power breezer option. So you'll put the chemical inside it, and what it does is it creates an electrostatic charge, and it puts the mist, and it sticks to the surface to allow the chemical to actually kill any viruses, bacteria that's on the surfaces. All right.
This particular one here may be beneficial for like hotel rooms and things like that as well. Smaller conference rooms, things like that.
Absolutely. Very good point. And then for your smaller areas, so your work vehicles, smaller office areas, your personal desk space, single stall washrooms, that type of stuff. What we recommend is just a regular cleaning solution. Wipe it down with a paper towel type product. You don't want to reuse any cloths when you're cleaning for COVID-19. So if you're cleaning an area, you want to make sure that you use the cloth for that area, and then either wash it in a washing machine or obviously dispose of it. So these are made for smaller cleaning options out there.
And they're ready to use, so they don't need to be diluted.
Absolutely. We would offer training on the product if we were to put it out there in the field with the client. All right. So we would make sure that we took you through the steps of how to properly operate the equipment, the proper chemicals to use, the do's and the don'ts, that type of stuff. So Ppe Solutions, this is another obviously COVID-19 related product. All of the stuff we have available in limited supply. We say that because it changes daily. So face shields, hand sanitizer, your nitrile gloves, your clothing, so your protective clothing, single-use protective clothing, barriers that you see in the grocery stores now, your wipers, your surgical style mask. It's not a surgical mask, it's a surgical style mask. It does meet level 2. Your KN95s, the reason we have the KN95s is that the N95s have been on allocation from all suppliers to the governments and essential services that would be go directly to the healthcare, your police, your fire, that type of stuff. The reason being is we want to protect those frontline workers that are essential to the health and safety of the community. So our masks, just an FYI, I want to put this out there, is that they have been vetted by our supply chain team. You'll see that our product, as the Canadian government is listing, I guess, what's that word I'm looking for, Andrea?
They're listing on their site right now some of these products that are not up to the standards that they need. And sometimes it's because of fit, sometimes it's because of quality. But our product, I can guarantee it is high quality product.
Yes, it has been vetted, and it hasn't been posted on the Canadian government as a I guess insignificant product. All right.
Okay.
Signage.
I'm going to move on a little bit too, Tim, because we only have 4 minutes left.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay.
My bad. I've been talking.
Yeah, it's okay. So just a note here too, all of these products we have available, this is just some of it. You can check out our website as well. There's a lot more information on there.
Absolutely.
Just a quick note, I want to go through a couple of these. We do have a couple of flyers out right now for some products that we just spoke about. Here's one of them for the sanitizing solutions. Here's the other one for some masks and things like that. And if anybody needs any of this product, our contact information is at the end of this, or any information. So Tim, I'll go into this one here so you can talk a little bit about this, but I think we're going to have to be a bit quick here.
Mike said we're okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. If you, what we do as well, what we like to do with our clients is once we build a relationship and start to get that interaction with our clients, is we offer, as Andrea said earlier, many different options for purchasing product. One of the key things that we find to help our clients is what we call a vendor managed inventory. Or we can do another thing that's called a customer managed inventory, where you use the Vallen app to scan your own product. What we would do is we would come in and help organize your storerooms, label the product, identify the product. What we do at that point is, we look and see, are you duplicating product? If so, we try to reduce the SKU count to let you get your best bang for your buck. All right. There's no sense of buying 2 different chemicals, for example, if you only require the one. So we look at that stuff. And then what we do is, once we get your storerooms organized, what we'll do is we'll label all of this. And either a Vallen representative would come in, do, depending on the schedule, we'll call it a weekly scan of your product. Anything that you're low on, we would scan, you get a quote. At that point in time, you would say yay or nay. I don't require this, Tim, anymore. We've noticed that we're not using that product, that type of stuff. So you have the ability to pull that product off of, I guess, the order. All right. What we do then is we'll provide you tailored reporting based on your usage. So we'll let you know where your high performing SKUs are, where your low performing SKUs are. And maybe, at that point in time, we sit down, we discuss what we want to do to I guess, either eliminate the inventory, or do we move on to a new product, something new and improved. If you go back to the previous slide, Andrea, with the customer managed inventory, what we do is we'll create a custom catalog for each individual. And these custom catalogs have barcodes, as you can see, and you just take the app, you take a picture, like it scans it, iPhone, Android, it'll scan the product. It gives you your current pricing. All right. It will allow you to add, delete product, and then put it in your cart. And at the end of it, you can check out, and you can either do a quote or you can do an actual PO, purchase the product right then and there. You know it's coming. We let you know if there's going to be a back order or not. But it just makes it a lot easier when you have a picture, I guess, of what you're supposed to have in that location, and we'll provide min maxes for you as well. So we can move on. Something else that we've noticed in the past few years is that vending, it helps control your spend. All right. So we offer a unique vending solution compared to everybody else out there in the vending, I guess, community. Is our vending machines there's only two moving parts on the machine, and it's the two front doors, and those doors open per user. So you can do a Face ID, you can do, I don't think we do the fingerprints anymore, you do a key code, or an RFID card. And what happens at that point in time, you can open up that machine, you have free access to everything in it, you have to scan it out, everything is recorded on video, and at that point in time, once you finish the transaction, you shut the doors, you move on. When it hits its minimum, we get a notification, we let you know, we say we're going to order this, you say yes or no, and we order, it replenishes the product. Once we get these inside a facility, people love them because the product is there when you need it. Okay.
And we actually do have one in our showroom here in Mount Pearl right now, if anybody needed to come and have a look and see how it works.
Yes, and we are open to the public now.
Yes.
With social distancing.
Yes.
Yes. And now one more, digital solutions, as Andrea discussed before, we have the option to work with your purchasing supply, whoever's managing your inventories, to either do customizable catalogs, like I said, we have our website, vallen.ca, eQuote, we send you basically a picture of everything that you're ordering. So very similar to the A's of the world, AZs, Amazons, sorry. So you know what you're getting. EDI, that's just when we get a little more deep in with the clients. All right. So we basically work with your ERP system. An EDI file is created. It comes to us. All right. And so we're integrating with your internal system so that when you guys hit your minimum, we can do the orders. What it does is it helps eliminate errors, and it speeds up the order processing. And then when we get a little deeper, and this is very deep, I guess, and there is a threshold to when we can offer a punch out system, but basically it's ERP to ERP ordering, and it invoices as well. All right, so it's real-time pricing, real-time availability, all of that good stuff. So this minimizes order entry errors, as we said, and it speeds up the order processing. If you are interested in that, we can definitely get our digital team involved. And the reason I say that is because they start to speak the IT language, and I am not there. I don't know about you, Andrea, but
yeah, no, but we have all of the digital solutions, that people want and need. And along with this, it's not here, but we do have an app as well, as Tim mentioned earlier. You just search it on the app store, and you'll find it. You download it. It's pretty easy to use. Other than that, the last slide is if anybody has any questions. And I forgot to introduce us at the beginning. My name's Andrea Marsh, and I'm the branch manager here. Tim Donovan is our business development manager. And I've got our email addresses put here as well as our phone number. And if anybody requires any further information, please by all means reach out to us, and we can provide you with whatever you need.
Yes, absolutely. And if you don't have an account with us, definitely reach out. We can get you set up, and we can start helping you with these COVID-related items. Definitely.
Yeah. And other than that, I think that's all we have.
Fabulous presentation, Gus. You have an incredible variety of products available. I think that our membership and the other industry players out there will find this very, very valuable. So thank you so much for being a part of it, of our virtual trade show. We don't have any questions coming in, but I was glad you included your contact information there at the end. We will include that as well when we send out our campaign and make the presentation available to the public. So did you have something, Tim? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Mike, we appreciate the opportunity to, you know, let the community know who Vallen is and what we do.
Sure. Yep.
Yes, great. Thank you for the invitation. It's much appreciated.
No, it's our pleasure. I mean, the way we see it right now, it's just so important to get the information out there, to let people know where the products are, how you can avail of them. That's really the most important thing. So again, thanks so much for being part of our virtual trade show, and hopefully we'll see you guys around soon.
Excellent.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.